That's a goal. Hello, I welcome you all to our football channel, Football Empire Square, where we talk about football. This is an agora where we discuss football, and we want to bring the best content about football. We want to take Nigeria and Africa to the world through footballing discussions. Is going to happen on this table, on this desk. That is why we have called our evening section the Agora. That is the meeting point of philosophizing football. I am Maker, and with me here is
Martinez.
okay. So what we are going to say this evening is all about past season performance of Manchester City. So let's review what happened last season, where it all went wrong with Manchester City. That is Pep Guardiola's Manchester City.
Okay, for me, looking at Manchester City last season, I will be like, were they cost or are they the cause? Because, like, I when I watch them play, I will be like, did these people actually train before coming to the pitch? At a particular point in the season, Guardiola himself, who is the mastermind, who has the best tactics, who is known as the father of modern football, was even confused. That at a particular point after one match, he starts scratching his head to the extent that he injured himself. So I think Premier League is the toughest league, yes. And in ranking is the first league you will rank before any other league. So for me, I'm trying to say that the problem of Manchester City last season is the problem of familiarity. What do I mean by them? Manchester City. Guardiola has been in Manchester City for up to 9 years, right? 9 or 10 years.
Yeah.
So dominating. One thing with Premier League is that people will keep learning what you do better. How can we attack him? How can we cope with this coach when he brings these tactics? How are we going to play against him? And for me, that's why I even rate Guardiola high, because unlike other coaches that do come to Premier League after dominating first or second season, the opposition must have learnt his tactics and start outplaying him. But Guardiola at least stayed dominated for the past years. So I think it has come to a particular point where other teams in the Premier League have actually learnt how this coach play, his tactics, how their players work. So for me, I think it's one of the problems that affected them last season. Maybe you have some other thing.
All right. I think that Manchester City's problem last season was something of mental problem. Like, you know, psychologically they were down, starting from their coach. When he started to have that this thing problem with results, a news came out that his wife divorced him. And you know what it means to face a divorce. You being as a coach who has done a lot in the field of play and in the game. Guardiola has impacted a lot in the game. He has shifted the narrative in football. And having issue with your wife over should you continue this or not? Am I going to come back to the family or not? It really affected him. So I think this is one factor that no one talks about as a human being. Those Even if you have a wife, if you have a girlfriend, you know how you know what happens when you have issue with your spouse or your partner. Talk more of someone who is in that position, controlling number of players. So for me, that was one factor. Then second one, I will say about Rodri. Guardiola missing Rodri was a masterpiece, a missing piece of his failure last season. At some point, he could not even do anything. He lost thought. He could not do anything. He could not fix it. He was he was totally out of ideas because of what? He lost Rodri. That midfield dynamite that Rodri brings to the team was not there. No one can be able to replace him. And to crown it all, the players and the team have dominated Premier League for long. To go four straight Premier League um, trophies can never be easy. They are the first people that have done it in history. So it's not easy. Many persons have learned the tactics, but I don't think it's all about learning Guardiola's tactics. No, it's all about the team performance. Some of the players they performed below par, below average. Almost all of them, it affected them from the keeper to the striker. Even Kevin De Bruyne at some point, if Kevin De Bruyne gets the ball, he couldn't even pass ball. So for me, it played an important part. These three key components played an important part of what happened to Man City last season. But I believe that this season, even in January, he was able to recruit some of the players, but they could not do anything. It was even during the end of the season that at least they picked up from where they left to be able to secure Champions League football. So last season was a dismal season, a season that should be forgotten in the life of Pep Guardiola. But I believe in Guardiola, and I know that this season he will spice things up. Is either he gets the Premier League trophy or he gets the Champions League trophy because he has the player now. He has the players he will work with. And you know Guardiola, once he's determined to do anything, no one stops him. So for me, this season he will improve. But last season, no, 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 no. They performed badly. That's all I can say for now.
You said you are hoping that this new season, Manchester City will improve a lot,
Yeah.
and probably either they get the Premier League or the Champions League. For me, I don't think so, because if looking at the January transfer window, he tried strengthening the squad. Still, he weren't able to do better. Then coming to World Cup, Club World Cup too, being knocked out by Al Hilal, and it still shows that that losing mentality is still there. That's that thing that was lacking in the Premier League that made them not to maintain the momentum they used to keep is still there. Then are you talking of that they may still win a trophy? Why Chelsea, likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, even Manchester United are strengthening their squad ahead of the new season. So for me, it will be difficult for them to fit in again. And you know, one thing with Premier League is that once you start lagging and even the small team learns how to play you, there is already a problem for you. So it's not that they can't maintain first, fourth position, but maintaining that first position, they will need extra effort and consistencies because everyone is prepared to begin the big six position.
All right. If there is anybody who can be able to change the narrative at Manchester City, it is still Guardiola. He has done it many times and he comes out strong. He comes out on top. So remember, being beaten by Al Hilal in the Club World Cup was just because Rodri was still coming back. Believe you me, before Premier League season sets on, eh, Rodri would have recovered efficiently and effectively be in the lineup, and you will see his impact. Then, talking about other Premier League clubs, when Guardiola went four straight, all these clubs in Premier League were signing massive players. They were going into the market and coming out. Guardiola knows how to get anything he wants. I don't believe that if Guardiola was not poor last season, there will be no way Liverpool will come out and become the champions of last season. It was because of poor result and poor performance by Manchester City. So for me, Man City will always be there. Man City will always be there. That is my own. In as much as Chelsea, Man U, every team is strengthening, but don't go near where Guardiola is, because Guardiola is not yet done with signing. That he has been silent does not mean he just wanted to recruit people that he will go to the Club World Cup with. Before the before the first match of the season, I promise you, Guardiola will still sign some fresh legs to add to the team. Ederson might leave, and other players might leave. So he can be able to sign new players to add to the ones that are there already. So expect Guardiola, expect something big coming from Guardiola next season. It's not going to, Guardiola cannot allow 2 seasons to go trophyless. I don't think so. He has not done it, and he's not going to be now. So that's all. Guardiola will do it. Uh-huh.
You know, as e dey pain the as e dey pain City, e dey sweet us the opposition fan.
Yes.
Being that Premier League is a highly rated league, and no one wants Premier League to be termed a farmers league. So seeing Guardiola carrying Premier League 4 straight times, and seeing him losing out in the past season, everyone, I think, every opposition, other 19 teams, we are happy because Premier League is known for being tough. So we can't just allow a coach to come and turn Premier League to Bundesliga or to League One. So I think we, the opposition fans, are happy, and we're even hoping that he keep falling behind in this new season to come. But there's a speculation now, or okay, there's this thing the fans are saying that Guardiola don't thrive well in pressure, given likes of when he was in Barcelona and Mourinho came to Real Madrid, and the battle seems fierce. Then he has to leave La Liga. So are you thinking the same, that if he fails to meet up to expectation this season, that he might likely go to sabbatical as he normally do?
If I should say, Guardiola cannot leave Premier League for anybody. Guardiola has stood the test of time. Guardiola has paid the price. We don't have top managers in Premier League any longer. Ancelotti, who is Ancelotti in Liverpool? Who is Maresca in Chelsea? Who is Amorim in Man U? Tough coaches have left Premier League. There was a Pochettino. There was Jose Mourinho. There was Conte. He stood the test of time. He saw these people come and left. So these people are not the people who will pressure him out. If he decides to leave next season, I think, which for me he will do, because next season will be his, after this coming season now, it will be his 10th year in Premier League. So for me, he might end it at that 10th year. But run away from anybody, Guardiola cannot do that, because Man City will back him up with the machineries he will need to do and achieve whatever success he needs. That is all.
Okay.
So I think we are going to draw it to a close here. Let's see what Manchester City will come up with before the beginning of the season. If by now you have not subscribed or liked our video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. There are some of our videos you would love to watch. Please follow us for more contents. Like, share, and subscribe.